Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you love classic-inspired design with modern engineering, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about revivals in the automotive world, the 2026 Karmann Ghia. Yes, Volkswagen has brought back a legend, and this time it's electric, elegant, and absolutely packed with innovation and nostalgia. Now, for those who may not know, the original Karmann Ghia was a beautiful blend of Italian design and German engineering, a sports coupe that ran from the 1950s to the mid-70s. It wasn't the fastest car on the road, but it was undeniably one of the prettiest. Fast forward to 2026, and VW has honored that legacy with a fully electric coupe that manages to feel both retro and futuristic at the same time. Right off the bat, the exterior styling is something to admire. Volkswagen didn't just copy the old Ghia, they reinterpreted it. The new Karmann Ghia features flowing lines, rounded fenders, and a low-slung profile that instantly echoes the original, but with sharper details and aerodynamic enhancements. LED lighting is tastefully integrated, and the front end features a minimalist grille design, paying homage to the air-cooled days while embracing the EV future. Underneath that sculpted body lies Volkswagen's latest MEB platform, the same architecture that underpins cars like the ID.4 and ID.7. But make no mistake, this isn't just a rebadged electric sedan. The 2026 Ghia is tuned for sportier handling, with a lower center of gravity, improved torque vectoring, and available dual-motor all-wheel drive. Depending on the configuration, you're looking at 0 to 60 in around 4.8 seconds, with up to 320 horsepower in the Ghia GT trim. Inside, the cabin is where heritage really meets high-tech. Volkswagen has gone with a driver-centric layout, with a floating digital display, ambient lighting, and a modernized version of the old Ghia's dashboard contours. There's real wood trim available, vegan leather options, and even a classic-style steering wheel with a retro VW badge in the center. Touchpoints feel premium, and space has been smartly used. While it's still a two-door coupe, the EV packaging means there's more legroom and cargo space than you might expect. Infotainment comes through a 12.9-inch touchscreen running VW's latest OS with over-the-air update support, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and even a built-in voice assistant that feels a lot more natural than earlier systems. There's also a unique heritage mode in the display that changes the gauges to resemble the original Karmann Ghia's dials, a fun little throwback that adds a layer of charm. Range-wise, the base rear-wheel drive model is estimated to go around 310 miles on a full charge, thanks to its 77 kWh battery. Fast charging support means you can go from 10% to 80% in just under 30 minutes when using a DC fast charger. Volkswagen has also promised that the Ghia will support vehicle-to-home energy sharing, which is starting to become a real game-changer in the EV world. Safety-wise, it's loaded with all the modern essentials: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a new semi-autonomous driving mode for highway cruising. But what really sets the Ghia apart isn't just the tech or performance, it's the emotional appeal. This car doesn't just get you from point A to point B. It makes you feel something. And that's rare. The 2026 Karmann Ghia is expected to hit showrooms in limited numbers initially, with more availability rolling out the following year. Pricing starts around $48,000 for the base model and goes up to around $60,000 for the GT trim with all the bells and whistles. It's not cheap, but for what you get, the design, the performance, the heritage, it's a compelling package. So, whether you're a lifelong fan of the original or just someone who appreciates bold design and electric innovation, the new Karmann Ghia is definitely a car to keep your eyes on. It's a perfect blend of nostalgia and forward-thinking design, and honestly, it's one of the most exciting coupes we've seen in years. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Karmann Ghia, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Would you consider buying this modern classic? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next video.